Good evening, everyone. Let me take my breath for a minute because I was just a couple seconds ago making coffee. I didn't make it myself easy. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well. Let me see. I hope you all can hear me. If not, please let me know. Should be alright. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go to the top because I don't want to be behind. Good evening, Sherry Ann. Hello, lovely. How are you? Good evening, Admit. Nice to see you. Long time no see. Let me see. You ask something. I need the link for Discord. I'm already a staple there. Just a link, please. Okay, I will ask the mods if they can put the Discord link in for you. Good evening, my lovely Sarah. Lurking well finished and edit. Carry on, sweetheart. And guess what, Sarah? Do you hear it? Do you hear it? It's quiet. He's not here. Good evening, Miss Pops. I need to talk to you later on. Hello, Spange. Good evening. Good evening, George. I'm sorry, George. It's not Sean and Ryan tonight. It's only me. It's nice breaking the week on the Wednesday. Nice chilled. Without Mr. Dr. Pepper 1 and 2. Yeah, Spence, you're queen. Good evening, Mr. Prism. Goedenavond. Oh, do you want me to translate that, Mr. Prism? He said, "Then you sit on the toilet, then they shake you awake with this intro." I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good evening, Sir Spookfest. Nice to see you. Just jump in to say hello. Gotta go get the kids, but have fun. Thank you ever so much. Good evening, my lovely Badger. Oh, the poor cock bottom would not be used so much tonight, isn't it, Badger? Good evening, Sarah Bowman. Okay, George, that's cool. I will have a look. And then the chat jumped. Always do that. Good evening, Mandy. Nice to see you. A lovely Mandy. I need to squeeze a little bit because I see only blurry on this moment. What? Sarah? What is that? Oh no, I have no coffee. Get your butt move to the coffee machine and make some coffee. You cannot have a life with me without coffee. Good evening, Wendy J. Miss Bob says, can hear you. Good, 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 good. Miss Bob says, woohoo, we're going to have a peaceful stream. I guess so. We have a peaceful stream. Good evening, Aussie Cats. Nice to see you too. Audio is very quiet. Good evening, watcher. Hang on, let me try to do something for you. Can you hear me better now, or do I need to shout more? Don't ask me to sing because I'm worse than sick. Just let me know, watcher, if you can hear me correctly. Thank you, Sarah, for the link for the Discord. Hubby says, Sean says, I'm here, just lurk a minute, we'll say hello in a sec. Yeah, take your time, lovely. I know he's making some dinner. Just take your time, Sarah, don't mind. Sarah said, no, Sean, this is amazing. And Sarah says also, hey, everyone that she missed. Good evening, Wayne. Do, 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 do. And good evening, Pinky. Hello, sweetheart. Good evening, Susan. Nice to see you. Mandy says, Sandra, you sound fine. Okay. Good evening, Paul Harrison. Nice to see you. Okay, guys, I think I'm on the bottom and said hi to everyone. Oh, not even brother-in-law in the chat. Sarah, there's something wrong here. It's too quiet. Whoa. But Miss Bobs. Oh, hang on a minute. Pauline! Good evening, Pauline. Good evening, Lola Moon. There's a new name, Lola Moon. Hang a minute. Mandy, is that the one that I have seen tonight? Just let's say yes or no. But anyway, welcome in, by the way. Just let me know. Good evening, Claire. Hey, lovely. Hey there, lovely lady Sandra. Now, lovely. Oh, nice to see you. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, guys, before I forget it, because I know I won't forget it, 31st of January, Bo and Claire has a live. So be there. Otherwise, truck you on your ears. Those guys need some support. It's a bit better. Okay, I try to speak so much as possible in the microphone for you, watcher. Hopefully I don't make the rest deaf. Uh-oh. John is back. He's done with cooking. Sarah, he's back. Miss Bob, I bet it's going to be about a certain biscuit. Yes, Miss Bobs. I need to thank you. Because I had my mom yesterday or the day before on the phone. And she is making a little package from the Netherlands. And guess what? I said, you must do something for me. At least 2 or 3 packets of stroopwafels or stroopkoek in it. I don't know if you're on my Facebook, Miss Bobs, but send me a message. Maybe I can do something for you that it arrives also a little bit by you. All right. I saw that quickly, Betcher. Sorry. Yes. Welcome in, Lola. I just saw earlier on what Mandy did. Welcome. Very interesting. Betcher said, have you sedated Grandpa, Sandra? Now, actually, guys, I know you say to him Grandpa, but it is Ryan that is the Grandpa. Johnny is not Grandpa, so you guys need to come up with something better. But I didn't sedate him. Not yet. Good evening, John Boy. I do see Sarah saying hello, but I don't see your name yet, sweetheart. I don't know what it is lately, but maybe it's only me. I miss sometimes names or messages in the chat. I think Berta had the same problem yesterday with Mr. Prism. And otherwise, I'm open the other screen open too. Let's see if I can see it over there. Sarah says, I'm amazing. You finally admit it. Okay, I'm on the bottom again. Good. Miss Bob says, I'm sure I will be able to find some, but we'll let you know if I can. Thank you. Let me know. Otherwise, I will send you some over. Try the co-op. Good evening, John Boy. Now I see you. Pinky says, I discovered that the chef at my local cafe is a Dutchman, and that's why they have stroopwafels here. Oh, you lucky Pinky. Ask him when he makes stroopwafels, Pinky. Ask him to make we call it a point sack with all the little bits and then a little bit of the caramel sauce on top of it. Ask if he wants to make that. It's so nice. You have to send them over here, by the way. It's too far away where you are. Oh, Prism says, nah, but I just need to wear his glasses. That's true. It's Are you annoyed now, babes, that you cannot use the cock button on Betcher? Carry on, Betcher. Carry on. Good evening, Gavstar TV. Welcome in. Paul says the Dr. Pepper twins. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, you guys, after Monday, I'm still having problems. To be fair, I'm really tired. You know when you go on paranormal investigations and you have a hangover the next day. Now I had still tried to recover from Dr. Pepperson hangover. He took all the energy out of my body. The other side was also fun, definitely. Blah, 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 blah. Betty says, hello, Sean, didn't see you there. Good evening, Ethan. Welcome in. Ah, kijk, there's the cock bottom. Hang on. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Just got out the shower. No excuse. Spence is right. You put a towel on, man. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Oh. So he deserves that bottom because every time he needs to lay that bottom. I think I have everyone too, hubby. Okay. Yes, I know, hubby. We have new clips. And I will show them. I start specially for Wayne with number 1. Claire says, welcome in, everyone. And hey there, the Lurky Turkey too. Oh yeah, carry on, Lurky Turkey too, or say hello. Miss Bob says, it's looking promising. Have found them on Tesco and Sainsbury's. Oh, good. You know what to do with them. I'm not saying the word. Wayne says to Ryan, the brains of the team, don't tell Sean Low. Wayne, you have that so wrong. There's only one brains here in the team, and then it's me. Believe me. Sorry, Ryan. Sorry, Sean. But I hope you're feeling better, brother-in-law. Paul says that make me jump. Sorry, Paul. Had to be done. Sarah says, when you spelled Sandra wrong. Yeah. Spence as Miss Bob, what have we found? I'm excited. Stroopwafel. There's a typical Dutch biscuit. That is, two very thin waffles with caramel sauce. That's the best thing, how I can describe it. Very nice. Make sure you have a nice cup of tea or coffee and put the stroopwafel on the cup. Did you hear that? On the cup. And let it a little bit warm up and then take a bite. It's so nice. Miss Bob says, do not press number 1. Why not? Paul asks Badger, do you like mashed potatoes? Question. Laughing faces. Wayne said, so I did, lol. Pinky says, it's my son Daniel's 20th birthday today. Oh, can everyone say happy birthday to Pinky's son Daniel? Happy birthday, Daniel. Pinky, is that the son that broke his wrist? I hope not. And guys, in the meantime, I put my sound on silence for a minute from my phone because that's annoying. I know I have fans, but so. Kev Star TV says, where are you original from, Bristol? I'm original from the Netherlands. I come near a place that takes 20 minutes from Den Haag. So that's why you hear me have me having an accent. I did jump in my chat for a minute, sorry guys. Ryan says, feel a little bit better, Sam, but not 100% yet. No, you're just in your early stage of it, love. Hopefully you have not the full strain of it. And you will be done in a couple of days' time. Happy birthday for Daniels. What does button number 2 do, lol, says Wayne. Now, actually, Wayne, that's the sausage one. It's not the new one, but I will do it specially for you. Hang on a minute. That was the cock button, isn't it? But anyway, that's number 2. Sorry. I thought it was the other one. I get so confused, and every time you change it, and I need to get used to this one. But there's some good ones in there. I will do in a bit a new one. Spain says, Sandra, they make them smaller now, and they don't fit in my cup. They are too small now. Is it? That should be a no-go. They must make nice big ones. Or make the cup smaller. Man flu. That is not a thing, man flu. You know, a woman, or a woman and a mother and a wife that gets the flu, even they have a fever or whatever, they still do everything. Looking after the kids, doing the dishes, do the wash, etc., etc., and I can carry on. But when the men get a bloody flu, they're dying. And I know I get comments from men now in the chat. The cock bottom will be ready. And I will not listen to it anyway. You guys have to excuse me tonight, guys, because my eyes are really teary tonight and burning. And then the chat jumped, and then I need to go back. Miss Bob says, to Spain, I had mine on a towel mug, and it was just fine. Paul says, Sandra is originally from Milton Keynes. Okay. Paul, explain Milton Keynes, please. I am still Dutch. I don't know everything. Spence says to Miss Bug, well, I just obviously need to buy more mugs. Oh, and actually, guys, now we're talking about mugs. I've been busy last week with Sean doing a merch shop. And because of Laura from Rollside, she gave me another site because I was struggling with the old one and everything went wrong. And officially, I had to start all over again, and I didn't want that. And so I looked in the new site, Fort Wall merch shop, and it's really friendly for creators to make merch clothes and stuff like that. And it's actually live on this moment. We have some products in there and some new images in there. So in the next couple of weeks, we're going to work on more images and to put on different products. So if you guys miss anything or whatever, or desperately want to see certain kinds of things, just let me know so we can work on it. And plus, if you are creative and you want to make something for the merch shop, then send it to us and see what we can do. Would be a nice idea to also see some from the community in the merch shop. And by the way, Roger, I hope you had a good birthday last week. And it was yesterday, I'm out my head. We had petals, we had Roger, we had a couple in Bears community that was their birthday. So it was a busy day with birthdays yesterday. Govstar TV says it's similar to few Finnish accents. Okay, I never heard that yet. I do hear quite often that it is a little bit more Polish kind of accents. And there is only a handful that straight away know that I'm from Holland. Miss Bob says that was a different kind of sausage. Yeah, I'm sorry. Should I do the sausage one?
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
Sandra, could you post something in the chat so we can add you? It highlights your name, making our comments for you easier to see. Thank you for that, lovely. I'm gonna open other screen for a minute because on Streamlab the chat is not working for me. So I'm going in there. Sorry for the bright lights. Because we do on Streamlab the chat this. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. If I'm right, Watcher, you see now the name, but Sean is also on this account. Makes it everything easier, isn't it? But thank you for that. It was a good idea. And I have a jumper. Thank you, Pinky. Thank you for renewing it. Let me see. Welcome to the club, Pinky. She's so awesome. And one of the mods put the link from Pinky Art Music on there. She makes such a lovely dragon. She made last week one for Beardo and Mr. Grey and the wrestling dragons. And that one is awesome. Please give her a view and a visit and a sub and all the love in the world because she is amazing. Hubby says, oh my god, by the time you catch up with the chat, I would have eaten my tea, put my son to bed, and watched the movie. Yeah. Carry on, love. Carry on. Hang on. Paul says, Sandra, should I time Sean out? You can try, but he's a mod too, I think. I'm not sure. Can you time mods out too? I don't know. Sorry, Roger. It jumps you every time up. I just wake you up. If I bore you, you straight away awake. Yeah, thank you, awesome, Pinky, that you support us. Lovely. Good evening, Ian. I saw your name passing by and now I lost your message. Also have a look at Ian's channel. He reached the 550 subscribers. Ian lives in New Zealand, so he shows also the beautiful New Zealand, but he has also a lot of plans for his channel to do investigations and history of New Zealand. So it's one to watch if you like that content. Miss Bob says, I would say you can never have too many mugs, but you can. We have more mugs than cupboard space. Same year in this house. And I have a husband that also break the cups. Hubby says, I do, Sarah, but kept told to shut up. Okay, what did I miss? You see, my chat is jumping and I miss messages. It's not funny. Don't listen to Sean. He doesn't even read the chat. Exactly, and I try to read every single message. Sometimes it's impossible, but I read that, and I give him the cock bottom for it. I will always back up Sarah. He's so screwed. Each one says, I would love a sticker of yours for an RC cars, Sandra. Okay, I need to write that down. Let me see if we can do that. RC. Okay, I wrote that down for you, lovely. Sarah says, I don't believe you, Sean. I have never seen Sandra do that. Miss Bob said, sorry, I missed saying hello, 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 Sarah. Bristol Discord, thank you, Sarah. Each one says, hi, brother Sean. Am I so behind on the chat? I don't think so, isn't it? Miss Bob says, I have too many mugs too. Mugs, cups, saucers, and at least 3 teapots. That sounds right. Pinky says, I'm trying to get mugs for my favorite creators' channels. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? We have put some different kind of mugs in there, Pinky. And if I'm right, because you used the same as last time with Laura, it should not be a problem for you and Ian in New Zealand. But if it's still a problem, please let me know, you two. Because I will find another way, because you both deserve it, definitely, personally. And then I will personally make sure you have something from the shop. Yeah, Hobby says also there's some nice mugs, Pinky, good quality as well. Pinky knows the quality because he just received, I think, from Laura a mug. It's the same quality. Thank you, Claire. And I'm gonna say something in a minute. I don't know if Wayne is Wayne, are you still there? I'm gonna spill some tea, a little bit of tea. Ethan says, I will get a mug. I use them for water and paint bars for my model painting. Shell says you can't use the cock button on its owner. Oh no, you say that to the wrong person. Thank you, Sarah, for the link for Pinky. Good evening, BTD. How are you, lovely? Give everyone the love button. Okay, I will. Okay, I will. Hang on. I need to look where he's hiding. Yeah, the left one. Guys, he gave me a list with numbers and a title. And now I need to find to work it out as impossible which one it is. Yeah. No. Hubby, can it be number 6? Let me know in the chat, please. Or can I try all the new buttons? And start with number 1. Roger says, to each one, the first mug I used for that purpose was 1953 Carnation mugs. It was pretty knackered, but still held water. Roger says, yes, he can, Sean, because you is one. You welcome, Ian. No problem, lovely. Wayne says, if Sean having a timer, then I'm having a Kit Kat. Oh, gosh. Number 6 says, strike you down. Number 7. is Jim. Number 8 is, oh yes, I found him. Okay, hang on, because I missed a couple things. I'm so sorry, guys. You see, Sean comes by the door and mess everything up for me. He do that purpose, isn't it? Sarah, he's bugging me. Each one says co-class was my first torture. Lol. Actually, mine too. And I had a whole collection from glasses from Coca-Cola, but also the Coca-Cola trucks. It was pretty cool. Pinky says, hello, Babas. To Ian, how the weather where you are, so much wind here last night was scary. Guys, you had rain, you had wind. Sorry, it's still freezing cold here, my opinion. Good evening, Pom. Ian says to Pinky, fine diesel, but the sun is out. Figure that one out. Now, because you're talking to me in the chat, Ian, and then the sun comes out, just to, annoy me, and so that you can tell me that you have lovely sunny weather. What says to each one, I'm saving cottage cheese spots for when I start again. Each one said doesn't have to be big. The sticker for the RC cars. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Good evening, Casa. Welcome in, sweetheart. Nice to see you. She says, morning, all dropping in to say hello before I start work. Have a good shift, sweetheart. Sarah put a link in for bestowing Kiwi. Thank you very much. Give him a view and a sub, guys. Share the love. Wayne says, Sandra, did you see my latest and newest investigation piece of equipment for ghost hunting? I will be using on my investigation long. Yes, I do, Wayne. I have seen it over the shoulder from Sean. I will come back on that in a minute. Okay, thank you, Ian. Good evening, Mike. Hoi hoi. Welcome in. Nice to see you. It's nice to see also Dutch people in the chat for me. Each one says, let me know which I can send you some 3D printed bits. That's cool. Gustar TV says to Claire, when are you going live again? If I'm right, and Claire didn't say anything back yet, the 31st of January they go live. And thank you, Sarah. Sarah spot on, shared also the link. I don't even have to say it. It's so nice. Thank you, Pump, for $1.99. And if I bore you right now, you're awake with all the clips. Sorry, Mike. We must make a button with special warning. The next clip is coming. It is too loud. Yes, I'm right. Next Saturday, our Paul and Claire are live. That's a must watch. Roger says to each one, like what? I have a few lined up that I might get. I plan to paint them up and sell them. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm jumped again. Claire says, excuses if I miss anyone out coming in. Hey there, just in case. Sometimes it is a really nightmare, guys. It's not because we want to ignore you or whatever, but we have sometimes jumping chats or the chat goes really fast. And then sometimes we miss. We don't do it purpose, we promise. Sean asked to Wayne, is he still in Bath? They were chatting to each other yesterday, and Wayne was in the bath. You don't know what the conversation was all about. I did hear it, but one ear in and one ear out. I hear someone screaming in the background. Turn off the other scream. Okay. Why? I get too much sunlight in my face. I look like Casper the ghost. Sarah says, Sandra, stop. Sean, stop bothering Sandra. Let us enjoy a proper done life for once. I don't know if it's a proper one, guys, but I'm so yapping so away. And I still a lot of things to tell you guys. So I'm going to skip a little bit. I hope I don't miss anything important because my chat keep jumping and jumping. Okay, I go down. Thank you, Paul. Please share Sarah's fantastique. And also, Laura, roll side, please, for me. Those two women are close to my heart, I can tell you that. And the reason why is, we start with Laura. Because of Laura, she's one of the reasons why I do now live chats and why I came away out the background, helping the guys out with a lot of things in the channel and try to find what my niche is and what I like. Of course, I like my paranormal investigations and stuff like that. I like helping the guys out with all sort of kind of things, and mostly to keep them calm so you guys can enjoy them and stuff like that. But I watched Laura's channel a couple times, and then Sean looked up and said, "Why are you not doing the same? Why are you also not going live? Maybe it's something that you're gonna enjoy." Oh, and never forget the first live. I was in my pants. But after a while, you get so used to it. And I really enjoy that. I really enjoy to have to communicate with you guys in the community and hear how you think about things and stuff like that. And I'm just carry on with it. I still need to find my niche a little bit with my lives because I like also to do interviews and stuff like that, but not on the way like a podcast, like how Justin do it or Laura do it, or I just want to talk in general with, I say something, would pick me out. We do spaghetti, the amazing spaghetti, for example. I want to invite him to come in live chat and have a talk about why he started his channel, why he did the wrestling and stuff like that, and why he's interested in paranormal and debunking. So that kind of questions I want to ask the guests. So if you guys know anyone or you think, hey, this may be interesting, I want to join Sandra in the live, just give me a shout and see what we can do. I will definitely invite Sarah. We had already Laura, we had already Claire. And I want also in the future invite Sarah and have a nice chat with Sarah, guys. Some nice chill chat. I'm scrolling down for a minute. Ian says we have been hit with a tropical low, so high humidity. Ooh, that's disgusting. Okay, you can keep that one, Ian. Wayne says I just got out, lol. I hope you brought your ducky with you. Sarah is sharing the coffee, I think. Sean says, why is it when you fart in the bath, it vibrates to the whole house to the point your neighbors get a jump scare? God, hubby, behave. Are you drinking by any chance Dr. Pepper? Paul says the sun will come out tomorrow. Oh, that will be nice for once. Good evening, Ace. Welcome in. Wayne says, I'm all wrinkled with shrinkage, Sean. This myself laughing. Don't stay too long in bath then, Wayne. Okay. It's quite annoying, guys. Hey, Petals. How are you, sweetheart? I hope you had a lovely, wonderful day yesterday. Then don't tell me you're in the kitchen now, otherwise I will send you out. Late, but I'm here. Now, luckily, I cannot use the cock button on you, love. You let me put a penny in swear jar. I didn't even swear to that today in the live yet. Okay, hubby says again, new button, ask everyone what they think. Okay, I'm gonna start with the first couple we know already. That also, I'm start with this one. What do you think, guys?
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
I messed things up. He's gonna complain in a minute. Which one is new then? No, I'm just gonna try them all, guys.
Thank you for all your cooperation. Alrighty then. Thank you for all your cooperation. Alrighty then.
You know, I'm not touching buttons. Sorry, guys, but you can blame Sean for that one. He did this all afternoon, and here and there is something wrong. But what you guys think from the last one? Mike says if you put your volume up, I can lower it on TV. Lol. Oh, sorry, lovely. Let me see. I cannot change anything on this moment. But I'm gonna try to do my best. Or not pressing the buttons. I'm not gonna press the buttons anymore. Every time when I press a button, something goes wrong. Betty said earlier on, Sandra, you may hear Sean call me cock because I'm teasing Sean. Good, carry on. Thanks, Sarah. The absolutely lovely Susan Link. She's absolutely great. I feel good evening, lovely. I hope you're well. Hubby says, Sarah, I was nice to you for once. Yeah, only for once. Guster, I love this side of the community, respect, honesty, and funny. Unlike the other side. Yeah, it's a lot of going on, Guster. Petal says you have missed all the stiff and things. Hubby says, hi Phil, how are you, Paul? My thoughts are with you, Paul. Guys, I want to ask you all, can you all leave hearts and cuddles for Phil? That is in the chat. Unfortunately, 31st of December, he lost his wife. So can you guys all give him some love and some support? Phil, yeah, that's what I said, love. As Sarah said earlier on, I know, Sean, it was unavering. Susan said, just want to pop in and say hi. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, you forgot to lock the clip, isn't it? If we can do anything for your field, just let us know, right, sweetheart? And Casa G says early on spaghetti is amazing. Yes, he is. He does such an amazing job also with the wrestling. He has Friday out my head 20:45 p.m. UK time. He has one out. I grab it with me for a minute. Sorry, I got a lot of white light in my face. Yeah, Friday 23rd of January. Central AU at 21:45, 20:45 UK time, 3:45 p.m. US Eastern, 12:45 p.m. US Pacific, and 6:45 a.m. next day Australia. And there is some really great matches on the way. So please like and subscribe and look at spaghetti. Miss Bob said, I like the chats with other channel guests. Okay, sweetheart. So you will bring that back in then? Because it did stop for a bit. I'm gonna write it down. And what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer that I talk with them about the paranormal debunking, or just in general what the interests are and what they want to do, what they want to reach with the channel, etc.? Just let me know. Ian says Pinky should do a live with you, Sandra. If Pinky wants that, she is welcome. Definitely. I'll write that one down also for the ideas. And maybe I can make a mixture of it, Ian. You two out New Zealand in the live. Would also be nice. And you both can talk about everything. Just let me know, Ian. And Pinky, of course. Roger says, Sandra, you need to have a word with Lee from Three Spies about you joining Sean and Ryan as a wrestler in Spaghetti's game. Okay, I will. Petals says, if you only knew, I had a very busy morning. What did you do, Petals? Did you do an aquarium, clean an aquarium out? Did I have it right? Petals says to Ian, I am good, thanks. You just tormenting Sean. Carry on. And that's not a new one. I know. I feel so sorry for you, Sean. I think it's just payback time, Betcha, for Sarah. What he do to Sarah, so carry on. Hubby says, what are you doing? Hey, Hubby, what was not my fault, it was yours. Miss Bob, yeah, it was stuck. You see how far behind I'm on the chat? I'll catch up now. Hang on. Peter says hit one. No, no, please don't hit one. It was a deja vu moment, isn't it? Roger said to Sean that Full Fiction speech is one of my BF, my favorites. Ian, was just not, it was not 4 minutes, okay? It was less. I could not have a good break from it. It's sabotage, Miss Bob. I totally agree. Sean tried to sabotage me. I think he wants to say something that I need to stop with this live. It was not my fault, guys. He just didn't properly finish it off or read them off. Gaza says, what a great glitch to get stuck on it, loving it. I'm glad that you guys at least enjoyed it. No, Badger, it was not me, it was Sean. #/blame Sean. I think it's disgraceful for Ryan that you're just lurking. You should be joining in. Money bit. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Forgot to log one of the clips. Yep. Lesson learned. Gaza says, my motto, press enough buttons and it will work itself out. Oh, yes. I can tell you a lot of people press my buttons lately. But it still didn't find the nuclear bomb button yet. Wayne says Ace Ventura is the best. I love Ace Ventura. Absolutely love it. Ian says, thank God for that. Thought it was a new intro. No. Ryan says, too bad it's not too bad getting there. All I'm doing at the moment is sleeping. He just cannot be bothered. But you need to put that on a t-shirt, isn't it, Ryan? I cannot be bothered. That's the motto from Ryan, 9 out of 10. And I mean this on a good way, in a funny way, by the way. Good evening, James. Welcome in, lovely. I definitely are behind, isn't it, guys? I'm catching up. Hang on. Wayne says The Money Pit is one of my all-time favorite movies. Yeah, definitely is. Definitely is. Hobby says, sounds good on our TV. Yeah, I could hear that too. I have an echo in the background. Mike says the firework one is really loud, lol. Mike, should I press them again for you, especially for you? Yeah, it's a really great movie. You definitely have to watch it if you didn't do it. And thanks for the hearts, guys, for Phil. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, definitely, Betcher. We're all here for Phil, definitely. General chatty stuff. Okay, we're gonna do that. We keep that because to be fair, guys, what I noticed, it would be nice to keep the general chat also lightly and funny and sometimes serious when it's needed, but just laugh a little bit more. There is so much shit going on, and to be honest, it doesn't do well for us all in general. Everyone, not the creators, not the community. If you are here on YouTube for drama, for trolling, whatever, there's the bloody door. That's the only thing what I say. But bring the laughs back, keep smiling. There's enough real worries and stuff going on. And of course, we still have our paranormal investigations and stuff like that. I will go on that if I finally catch up. Sage says, howdy folks, working and lurking. Hi Sage, you lurk away, lovely. James says, hello. Hope you're all good. Hope you're good too, sweetheart. Okie dokie. Beto says, yes, I had to clean aquarium. Oh, that's such a job always, isn't it? We had 3-foot, 4-foot aquariums, tanks. Oh, that was always a day work to clean. But beautiful. We don't have them anymore because we cannot. Our health don't allow us anymore. And it was a lot of work to keep up with it. James says, I'm waiting for the microwave to announce my dinner. Okay, what we're gonna eat, James, out the microwave tonight? What we're gonna eat? Hubby said, did you just call me Sean? That's the 4 stock right there. Oh, really? Damn it! Now I don't have a break. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm not touching the buttons anymore tonight, guys. I have already a problem with my mouse every time the chat jump up and down. Mike says, if James' microwave breaks down, he starves low. Sending down a meal. I give up. I really give up, guys. What an absolutely mess tonight. Oh. I need to go back on it, sweethearts. Sorry. Ah. Claire says I was decorating all day, sending walls and pipes. Oh my gosh. That's also one job. They're actually really good, isn't it, Casa? The spaghetti midweek. Definitely worth to watch. Spence says, James, I had so lucky. My Greek place has gone downhill. Roger says, Claire, are you better at dye than Paul? Actually, in this house, I'm better in it than Sean. He's good in wallpaper. I hate wallpaper. Gavstar says, Claire, you sound like Mrs. Geek. Peter says, Sean, add the money pit to the movie list. Yeah, we can do that. On Discord, we do the movie night. Definitely. James says, I need to get married off before I die in a bizarre kitchen accident. Hubby says, oh, that's twice. That's divorce after party. Oh my god, and after party. Claire says, gotta say, I'm better than Paul Richard, although Paul is very good in fixing things. Year 2. My hobby is also good in fixing things. Cool, real modern woman. Yes, we can do that. Yes, I think you put it on the list. Pinky says, I said about Sean farting in the pot and scaring neighbors, and one of my sons is Sean, and I thought I was talking about him, rules. PTD says, waves. Paul says, better than me, Claire. How very dare you? Wayne says, I'm up for the party, count me in. Okie dokie. PTD says, don't light a match. Roger says, I didn't mean to start domestic. To Paul and Claire. Pinky says, I have 3 sons, lol, Sean, Daniel, and Ashley. Hubby says I will turn it down for the next live. Yeah, you definitely have to do that. We don't want to make everyone deaf, isn't it? Kaz says this to Michael. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm not clarifying. Was giving you the opportunity to try physic powers. Roger says Claire. To Claire, not bad. I do need new specs. Getting tested next week. Can I join you, Roger? Everything goes wrong tonight, and I know my needs to be tested too. I do apologize, everyone. Hubby says Paul and Claire need to have a few drinks and domestic in their life. Funny. They are really funny, yeah. Pinky says, I'm really enjoying all these relaxing streams like yours, Sarah's, Laura's, and Susan also relaxed. Thank you, Pinky. That is why we're doing it, isn't it? Do you know, Sarah, I hear someone screaming on the background from the living room to ask me to press button 8. I just said that I would not press any buttons because everything goes wrong. At least you guys have fun, isn't it? Good evening, Leanne. Do you know something? Leanne has really sharp eyes. She knows what I'm talking about. And thank you for that, lovely. No, this time it was not your fault, Wayne. I think hubby must really look into the volume from some buttons. Control Alt Delete. I pretended I didn't read that, hubby. I will deal with you after the live. James says microfilm mute is a little melted. Gaza says buttons is bad. Yep. I leave the buttons just to the guys, I think. Ito says it's fine, Sandra. Don't worry, it's all good. Oh, thank you. Pinky says, be nice to Sandra, Sean. Yeah, damn right. You tell him. Betty said, damn, I got out the room for 5 minutes and it goes tits up. Yeah, exactly. Don't leave the room. Hobby says buttons needs gluing when Sen is about. Oh, no. I just don't touch him anymore. Petals, Petcher. Guess you better not leave the room then. No, exactly. James said I took a picture of my dinner. Spencer show me low. Hobby says it's Sandra's Petcher. She decided to be a yeah. I deal with you after the live. Good evening again, Leanne. I'm catching up. Ian says to Sean, the timing was impeccable. Sandra, read your comment about divorce and cut the stream. Yeah, if you look at it like that. Hobby says, I know Ian, she does it on purpose. No, I didn't. I just need to join Roger and to get some new glasses. Betcher says Petals had to leave. It was an emergency. Oh gosh. I don't want to know that, Betcher. Spence says my waking up at 3 a.m. is catching up with me. Ooh, that's early. I was glad I had some sleep last night. Pinky says that's been so funny today. Pressing wrong buttons is funny though. You know, actually, I should make a clip for myself that I F it off with the clips. Give me an idea now. Hubby, it's a new idea. Sarah says, I will make sure he suffer next time he's in my life. I mean, more than usual. Good. Has the editing anything to do with that, Sarah? We have been editing too today. Unfortunately, it was not on time ready. And I don't think I need it tonight anyway. Yeah, definitely get some rest, Range, when you have the chance. Gav Star TV says, don't press a button, we promise we'll be good. Sarah says, those pink tutus aren't going anywhere. Abby says, go on, give button 8. It's funny. Okay, guys, listen. If anything tits up, I'm not responsible. It's Hubby's fault, okay? This is the last time that I tried to do it. If anything tits up, the whole keyboard goes out the window. Here he comes. You know, I'm not touching buttons. It went well. Oh my gosh. Oh. Can we clip that? It went well. Oh. Gaza says, work calls, have an amazing day and night. Oh, you too, lovely. Sarah says, stop backseat driving, Sean. Exactly, you tell Sarah. Miss Bob says, button 8 could be in trap, Sandra. Yeah, definitely. But luckily it went well this time. Hubby says to Sarah, I'm not Sarah, honest. Yeah, innocent. The guilt is proven. Mike said to Gaza, don't work too harsh. I avoid button 8. Oh, God. No, button 1 I need to avoid. That's correct. Number 1 I need to avoid. And number 2 because it does next to number 1. And the other one is already dealt with, I think, I hope. So I only will use number 8. Binky says, did you make a twat button? We did make something today, Pinky, but that word's in it. But unfortunately, I cannot show it yet because we was not finished yet with it. Albie says, sorry, you can't make me walk the plank. I have no armbands. Miss Bob said, I've got a bad feeling about this. Sarah says, button 8, replace my all content with Sean dancing in tutu. Don't press it. I can do that myself. Hubby says, Pinky in the middle of the twat one. Sarah says, oh, you will wish you walked the plank. Mike says, say Hontro. Yeah. Eton says, we will send you a live ring next time. Ozzy says, yay, James, the burps in the film. I need to see it again. BTD says, sound like a demented donkey. Leah said that was funny. Hobby says, cheers, Tron. Nice to know you care. How are you, PTD? Hope you're well, lovely. Miss Bobs, well, we all thought it was going to be button 8 of Doom, and it turned out to be a clip already seen. Each one make O sent me one brother. Pinky number 1 is a wee, number 2 is a poo, number 3 is a vomit, lols. Each one, I'm the best planker on the ship. Wayne says, Sean, I will lend you my swimming trunks and snorkel. PTD says, milk, lemonade, chocolate. Leanne says, Sean is just a troublemaker. Oh, believe me, he is. PT says, who those who remember chewing the fat? And Happy says, Tron, I can't and won't and do not have an opinion on that poll. Sarah says, guys, a life belt and water rings won't help. Something is coming up. Something is coming up. Okay, guys. I think Wayne is still here. Yeah, Wayne is still here. We do have our first investigation from the new year coming up. That is on Friday, the 13th of February. I'm not going to say where, because there's going to be a surprise. The one that joined is Wayne, and thanks to Wayne, he attend us on this place. He's taking his lovely wife Donna with him, so it will be absolutely amazing to meet them both. With that, I saw yesterday in confirmation that our lovely Paul and Claire is gonna join. Also the investigation, and Birdo is gonna join the investigation. So those guys are looking really forward to do the investigation. I'm staying home with Kaylin and the dogs. Hopefully we can maybe arrange a live on the location that evening. So I can make sure that it runs smoothly from this side, that we can join them in and see what they are up to and if they keep each other alive. But that is the first thing on the planning. There is maybe between now and Friday the 13th that Sean and Ryan going out and just talk about some historical places here in Bristol, I think. If Ryan feels better soon. So that will be great, isn't it? It's a shame that I cannot join in, but we do it just on a different way. I'm glad for them that I cannot join in, because otherwise they have to behave, and now they can just go loose. And not only that, do you know, sometimes it's so nice to have a break and a house that is peace and quiet. It's lovely sometimes. Sorry, I was dreaming away. Better said Sarah, are you going tie cinder blocks to his feet slow? Oh, petals. Wayne says, I'm here, so you have heard it. I know Wayne is really excited about it. We all are. Hobby says, I'm not a troublemaker, Leanne. Sandra is. Oh, believe me, love. Nobody believe you that you're not a troublemaker. There's too much evidence going around about you. Each one said probably me cut and planking inbound. I think you are. Sage White sounds fun. Hope you have a blast. I hope so too, that they all have a blast. Ian says a good lineup. Paul says it's gonna be awesome. Definitely will be. Betcher says, I know where you're going, but I won't tell. You definitely not, Betcher. Otherwise you're trouble with me. Eton says, that's why I normally sink after a good plank. Wayne says, glad to have you on board, Paul and Claire. Leon says, get well soon, Ryan. Thank you ever so much. Gavstar TV says, sorry, just sub that I already had. Thank you very much. Welcome on board. Wayne says, Betcha, don't you dare, doll. Eton says, no lifeboat or raft for me. Betcha says to Wayne, would I? He's also not so innocent, Wayne. Watch him. Abby says, you do Betcha. If you tell, I will buy the biggest dildo and bash you over the notching with it a few hundred times. You have been cocked. Oh my God, Happy, and you just let me speak that out. Thank you very much. It was a nice, chilled-ish. Chat. Okay, there was some bloopers, but Wayne Betcher, let me think. Yes, lol. Leon says, stay out of the holes, Paul. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, that could end up so wrong at that time. I felt so for Paul because that must hurt. That smack was. But I'm glad that I didn't up worse than that. It was bad enough. Hobby says I will record it and put it up as a YouTube short. PTD says turn it into a button. Patches says skin Sean. Paul says hashtag dildo. Patches says the bloopers are the best. Oh, sorry guys. Mike says that will be a shitty video. Oh, cheers guys. We all needed a laugh this week, isn't it? Hubby says cheers, give appreciate you, Paul. Betty said Kino Sean's getting kinky tonight. Yeah, watch him out. Watch out. Oh, autocorrect pain in my ass. Yeah, and you have big fingers, isn't it? Hey guys, I'm gonna stop the live chat in 6 minutes. And then I'm gonna wish you all a lovely, lovely evening, night, morning, afternoon. I am gonna check something quickly because our lovely Laura is live tonight. And if I'm right, it is with Enzo. So if you're still awake in the UK, say hi to Laura for me. Yes, 12 o'clock p.m. UK time, a night with Enzo on Laura Rollside Paranormal. And please say hi to her for me. Give her some loving and support. She needs it. Mike says, lovely evening to you too, San. Thank you, Mike. Hubby says, Mike, I never said it will go anywhere near his brown star. Jeez. I'm ignoring your 2 comments now, all right? Petals says, yes, it's almost time to go to the kitchen. Yes, me too, Petals. I didn't add anything yet. And that's why my pump is moaning at me right now. Mike says, yeah, that's what they all say. Leon says, thank you, Sandra, for an excellent live. I'm sorry, guys, was a little bit of a mess tonight. And with some nice bloopers. I hope you still enjoyed it. Just had a chill general chat. Probably miss a lot of things to say. Please check out Laura tonight, 12 p.m. Check our new merch shop out. Check Discord. Be welcome in Discord. I can only say, guys, thank you all for your love and your support. And thank you for being there. I still have 3 minutes to go, so we make this full. Sarah says, hit the like and comment, guys, before you go. Yeah, we'll really appreciate it if you guys do that. Govstar TV says, this channel is funny. Thank you. You're welcome. Don't miss Monday, the Mayhem Monday. That is the two brothers together, Sean and Ryan. And I can tell you, it's funny. It's an absolutely mess. If you have had a shit week or shit weekend or a shit day, go watch them on a Monday and you will be cured. And that's my only evening that I get some peace and quiet from them. Because I put my headphones on when they're on the live chat. Thank you, Lee and sweetheart. Ian says, thank you, Sandra, for a very humorous live stream tonight. And I will catch you all again soon. Yes, we must do our normally catch up, isn't Ian? We didn't do that for a bit. Pinky says, love you, Sandra. I love you too, Pinky. You are rock. You know that, sweetheart. And I give you a massive hug. Each one has been a blessed and great life. Thank you. Hubby says, please give something like on her life, guys. She will appreciate it. Also, leave a comment, please. Definitely. And also suggestions, guys. Leave it. And we can look into it. Because we not only do this, you know, for ourselves or whatever. We also do it for our lovely community. Miss Bob says it's funny. I ignore your... No, okay, should I quickly say it, Barcher? Sean, you leave my brown star out of it. You tell him. Sage says, thanks, Sandra, to the chat. Thank you, Sage, for popping in. Great live, Sandra, Paul said. And guys, say also thank you to our mods. Because of the mods, we can all do our thing. And we can be safe and be lovely, jubbly, and have those chats that we want. So thank you for the mods. You all are amazing. You know how I think about you guys. So every single one of you as mod, a massive hug. Betters also see you soon. Ryan says, please everyone like, subscribe, comment that the live ended. Every word to help us community and channel grow. Brilliant live. Love you and love you all to the next time. Peace out. And guys, everyone, thank you. See you all guys Monday by the Boys Mayhem. And I love you and thank you all. And now I must try not to F up the end. And guys, see you next time. Bye bye.